Our campaign has reached its conclusion.
Governor Ducey cruised to a second term with tough talk on border security. But now, as tensions rise along the country's border with Mexico, the governor isn't saying much.
And like I said, I saw some of the highlights and the clips, but I've been more focused on my day job here and as we head into the state of the state and the next year.
Ducey's comments came moments after the annual tree lighting ceremony at the state capitol. And one day after U.S. border agents fired tear gas at members of a migrant caravan who were trying to cross the border between Tijuana, Mexico, and San Diego.
We saw the charge at the border last night. That's not the proper way to handle this. I think we see that there's a humanitarian crisis and there's a real potential security crisis as well.
As the drama played out in Southern California, U.S. military fortified the border fence in Nogales, Arizona with razor wire. The governor wouldn't say if federal agents acted appropriately, but he did express his faith in law enforcement.
I do have confidence in our Department of Homeland Security and, of course, in our Department of Defense.
And currently the governor is, again, preparing to go south and meet with the governor of Sonora, Mexico. Now, they're planning to discuss trade, and there should be a lot to talk about, as the White House, again, suggesting that they have shutting down the border over all of this. Now, Governor Ducey, I know, is very proud of the relationship he has built with the governor of Sonora, and they do seem to work well together. I wonder how this will end up affecting that relationship.
I'm sure the governor wasn't too excited to be talking about this while he was trying to light the Capitol Christmas tree today, but is it conceivable that we could see clashes, which we saw yesterday over in Tijuana? Is that moving in our direction? Could that divert toward Yuma?
You know, and that is the big question out there. Now, obviously, you know, the military, they're preparing for a potential caravan arriving in Nogales. So you saw some video there of the military down in Nogales putting some of that razor wire and reinforcing the border wall down there. We did see some migrants come from Tijuana to Nogales last week. Now, it was a question whether that group was part of this original caravan or not.
And that's what we've been really having so many questions about, is what is happening to those who've come across right now? Are they being immediately turned back if this proposed shutdown happens? You know, if everyone stopped here, what about the people who are already kind of in process or pending now?
And as far as we know now, the reporting suggests that they are processing folks who seek asylum, but that process is very, very slow.
As long as they come across seeking asylum instead of being caught sneaking across the border. Many questions. Dennis, thank you so much.